There are people who enter your life, and, without intending to, they shift the way you orient yourself. Not through advice or instruction, but in the way their presence, or rather, their engagement, creates a sense of precision and stability in thought. Conversation feels lighter, sharper, and somehow more aligned with the way you actually think, instead of the way you imagine you should. You notice patterns in your own mind you hadn't noticed before. You notice yourself thinking clearly, without needing to perform, without needing to shape or filter every impulse. What struck me most was the absence of friction. I didn't have to explain every thought or justify every detail. Things landed. Responses came back aligned, undistorted. It's a subtle effect, one that often goes unacknowledged, but it leaves a quiet imprint. That steadiness, something I didn't know I was missing, persists in ways that aren't immediately obvious. It shows up later, in decisions, in clarity about what matters, in how I notice myself inhabiting ideas rather than being carried by them. In our exchanges, parts of myself came into focus that I hadn't been able to see independently. Not because they were pointed out or highlighted or directed, but because the conditions were right for them to appear. Clarity isn't always given. Sometimes it's allowed, and that allowance is rare. It lingers. It survives distance and circumstance. It doesn't vanish when the conversation ends, or when paths diverge. It becomes something you carry quietly, a subtle recalibration of your own inner landscape. I don't assume people are aware of the effect they have when they show up in this way. Most aren't, but it feels important to acknowledge when someone contributes something real, something durable, even if nothing else follows from it. Sometimes the most significant exchanges are the ones that leave no immediate mark yet reshape the framework of what you perceive as possible or coherent. So, I'm simply saying that the connection mattered. It had an impact that continues, quietly and persistently. Resonance. This was the gift most will never know in the present.